You opened your eyes today, and before your feet even touched the floor, the heavy weight was already waiting for you. The mind begins to race before the body is even fully awake. Thoughts about what needs to be done, conversations you need to have, situations you cannot control, and decisions that feel entirely too big for this early hour. The chest feels tight. The breath is shallow. You might even feel a quiet sense of dread sitting just beneath the surface of your chest, whispering that you are already behind, that you are already failing, that the day is going to demand more from you than you have to give. I know that feeling. I know the exhaustion that comes from sleeping but not actually resting. You are here right now because your soul is tired of running. Let your breath slow down, just for this moment right here. There is nothing you have to solve. There is no email you have to answer, no expectation you have to meet, no burden you have to carry by yourself. You are allowed to stop. You are allowed to simply exist in this exact second, held by a presence that is infinitely larger and infinitely gentler than the anxiety trying to run your morning. Notice the tension in your shoulders. Notice the way your jaw is clenched. Let it go. Give your body permission to release the physical armor it put on while you were dreaming. You do not need that armor right now. You are safe. God is quietly in the room with you. He did not leave you to face this morning alone. He is not standing far off, waiting for you to get your thoughts together or for you to present a perfect, polished version of yourself. He is sitting right beside you in the mess of your unorganized thoughts and your overwhelming fears. He sees the exact source of the tension you are carrying. He knows the names of the worries that woke you up. He understands the pressure you feel to have absolute clarity and perfect direction for your life, and he is speaking peace over that pressure right now. The demand for immediate answers does not come from him. The rush, the panic, the urgency that tells you everything will fall apart if you make the wrong move, that is not his voice. His voice is the quiet anchor steadying a ship in the middle of a restless sea. You might feel like you are wandering without a map. You might feel a heavy guilt that you should be further along by now, or that you should have clearer vision for your future. This is a safe place to lay that guilt down. You were never meant to hold the blueprint of your entire life in your hands. You were only ever meant to hold his hand. The psalmist wrote quietly and with deep conviction that God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble, ever-present. That means he is not just waiting for you at the end of the day when you finally get things right. He is in the very center of your morning anxiety. He is the solid ground beneath your feet when your mind feels like shifting sand. Allow your heart to rest in the reality that you are fully seen. There is no part of your fear that offends him. There is no amount of overthinking that pushes him away. When you are caught in the endless loop of trying to figure everything out, he gently waits for you to exhale. He invites you to trade the heavy burden of having to know everything for the quiet grace of being known by him. You do not have to perform here. You do not have to earn the right to feel calm. Peace is not a reward for having a quiet mind. Peace is a gift given to the restless heart. Stay with this. Breathe in the quietness of the room. Let the stillness settle over you like a thick, warm blanket. You are entirely protected in this space. Your mind is allowed to power down. Your soul is allowed to take a deep, long drink of water. The human mind has a habit of running 10 steps ahead into a future that does not yet exist. It creates scenarios, imagines conversations, and anticipates failures that have not happened. It tries to build a bridge over troubled waters that you are not even standing near yet. Notice how much of your current exhaustion is coming from fighting battles that are entirely imaginary. You are spending real energy on phantom problems. This is the nature of fear. It pulls you out of the present second, out of the only place where God's grace is currently flowing, and drags you into tomorrow, where you are forced to stand all alone. But God is calling your attention back to right now, back to this exact breath, back to the feeling of the surface beneath you. He is asking you to return to the present moment, because the present moment is the only place where he dwells. When you catch your mind spiraling into the what-ifs of next week, next month, or next year, gently guide it back. You do not have to fight the thoughts or yell at them to stop. Just gently withdraw your attention from them. They are like clouds passing over a mountain. They are dark and heavy, but they do not have the power to move the mountain. They do not govern your mind. Your desire for ultimate direction is good. Wanting to know the right path is a pure desire of a heart that wants to walk in the light. But God rarely gives us the map for the entire journey. He knows that if we saw the whole road, the steep climbs and the dark valleys, we would be paralyzed by fear. Instead, he offers something better than a map. He offers a lamp. The old words of the psalm remind us that his word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. A lamp does not illuminate the destination miles away. A lamp only lights up the very next step. It shows you just enough ground to step safely forward. You are asking for ultimate direction, and he is offering you immediate presence. Trusting him means being willing to take the one step you can see, even when the rest of the road is shrouded in darkness. You do not need to figure out your entire life before lunch. You only need to know what the next right thing is. And sometimes the next right thing is simply to rest. Sometimes the most spiritual decision you can make is to stop trying to force an answer that is not ready to be given. Let the tight grip you have on your life begin to loosen. Open your hands. Imagine holding all your plans, all your desires for clarity, all your desperate needs for direction in your closed fists. Your knuckles are white from holding on so tightly. Slowly, intentionally, open your fingers. Let those things sit in the open palm of your hand. You are not throwing them away, you are simply removing your control over them. You are offering them to the one who knows the end from the beginning. He is infinitely capable of managing your life. He is entirely trustworthy with your future. When you let go of the need to control the outcome, you create the exact space necessary for peace to enter. You are making room for God to work. Allow your breath to remain slow and steady. Remain here for a moment. Feel the profound relief that comes from resigning as the general manager of the universe. Let us move into a deeper place of quiet now. I want you to visualize a place of complete, undisturbed safety. Imagine a quiet shelter carved deep into the side of a massive, immovable rock. Outside this rock, the wind may be howling, the world may be demanding, and the expectations may be swirling like a storm. But inside this refuge, the air is completely still. The temperature is perfect. The only sound is a gentle, rhythmic dripping of pure water somewhere in the background. The walls of this rock are thick, absorbing all the noise of the outside world. This is your internal sanctuary. This is the place within your spirit where God dwells, entirely unaffected by the chaos of your circumstances. You can retreat to this rock at any moment of the day. When the panic starts to rise in your chest, you can step inside. When the voices of doubt get too loud, you can pull back into this shelter. The Lord is your rock, your fortress, your deliverer. He is a literal hiding place for your mind. Picture a soft, warm light filling this cavern. It is not a harsh or blinding light. It is the color of a sunrise, gentle and full of promise. Let that soft light wash over your tired thoughts. We speak directly to the anxiety now. We speak to the racing heart, the shallow breath, the fear of the unknown, and the paralyzing need for perfect direction. This fear does not have authority over you. The guilt that tells you that you have made too many wrong turns and ruined your path, that guilt is a liar and it does not define who you are. The pressure sitting heavy on your chest, making it hard to breathe, making you feel trapped by your own decisions. We gently dismantle that pressure now in the name of the one who holds all things together. You are being led to still waters. God is acting as your shepherd, and a good shepherd does not drive his sheep with a whip. He leads them gently. He walks ahead of them. If you feel like you are being pushed, rushed, or panicked from behind, that is the voice of fear, not the voice of the shepherd. The shepherd's voice is always pulling you forward with love. It is an invitation, not a threat. Walk beside those still waters. Look at the glassy surface of the lake, completely calm, reflecting the clear sky above. Let the surface of your own mind become like that water. Let the ripples of worry slow down until they disappear entirely. Any confusion regarding your future is being met with divine patience. You are not broken because you do not know what to do. You are simply in a period of waiting, and waiting is a sacred space. It is in the waiting that our roots grow deep into the soil of trust. It is in the unknowing that we actually learn how to lean on the chest of God. Let your soul be quieted. Let the emotional wounds of past mistakes, the times you walked the wrong way and paid the price, let those memories be bathed in the cool water of His grace. You are forgiven. You are washed clean. Your past missteps do not disqualify you from receiving His ultimate direction today. Your future is not a tightrope where one wrong step sends you falling. It is a wide field of grace where even your stumbles are caught by His hands. As we remain in this quiet space, let these truths settle deep into your bones. You are entirely loved, exactly as you are in this very second. You are completely safe. The future is not a dark, terrifying room you have to walk into alone. It is a place where God is already standing, waiting for you with provision and grace. The direction you so deeply need will come. It will not come through frantic searching, and it will not come through endless worrying. It will come quietly, naturally, like the dawn breaking over the horizon. You will know what to do when it is time to do it. Until then, your only task is to rest in His presence. We place a spiritual seal over your mind and your emotions right now. We ask that the quietness of this moment would act as a shield around your thoughts for the rest of the day. When the noise of the world tries to intrude, may this peace stand as a guard at the door of your heart. When situations arise that usually trigger your panic, may you feel a supernatural stillness. Anchor your feet to the ground. You are protected from the arrows of anxiety. You are shielded from the heavy blanket of dread. Your mind is being renewed, washed, and recalibrated to the frequency of heaven. Remember that you carry this sanctuary with you. You do not leave it behind when you walk out the door. The presence of God is not confined to this exact moment of prayer. It goes before you, it stands behind you, and it dwells within you. You are a walking temple of the Holy Spirit, carrying the quiet authority of the kingdom of heaven wherever you place your feet. You do not have to absorb the chaos of the people around you. You can be the thermostat in the room, setting the temperature of peace, rather than the thermometer that just reacts to the heat of the environment. You are stepping into a day that has been entirely prepared for you. The resources you need will be provided. The wisdom you require for the conversations ahead is already yours. The strength to face whatever challenge comes has already been deposited into your spirit. You are lacking nothing. Let the tension completely leave your body. Let your heart beat at a normal, steady pace. You are grounded. You are held. You are profoundly, deeply loved. Take one final, slow, deep breath in. Hold it for just a second, and slowly exhale. The work is done. The peace is secured. You are ready. If this time brought quiet to your mind, please like this video, share it with someone who is carrying a heavy burden today, and subscribe to keep this peace with you.